It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot, got super hot. Hey, give me my respect.
So today on K's Hot Seat, we got my man Biegel. Say hello to the people, Biegel.
What up, world? How's it going?
Alright, today I'm going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Facing off against him, he's going to be the Bears.
Oh, yeah. Chi-Town.
Yeah. Today we got some topics that we're going to talk to you about. Starting off, we're obviously going to have to talk about the Steelers and what's going on with the Steelers.
All drama.
As you guys know, I am a die-hard Steelers fan. So it hurts me, all the stuff that's going on right now with Antonio Brown, with Le'Veon Bell, all the drama in the locker room. It kind of sucks. So if you don't know, obviously Le'Veon Bell sat out the entire season, doesn't want to be there anymore. He's potentially going to be going to a new team. And Antonio Brown has officially requested a trade today. So he's going to be going to another team. Biegel, where do you think that, first off, let's start off with Le'Veon Bell. Where do you think Le'Veon Bell is going to go?
I don't know. There's a lot of places he could go. I think the Colts are one of those options, but Marlon Mack's doing amazing.
Yeah.
Dolphins, that was another team on the list. Dolphins could use him. Chargers goes out the AFC, but Melvin Gordon's doing great.
Yeah, they got Melvin Gordon.
Who knows? It could all just be a hoax and he stays in Pittsburgh.
That is a possibility.
For publicity.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a possibility that he stays there, and he has to stay there because the Steelers could franchise tag him again.
Right.
Or transition tag him, my bad. Transition tag him. And if they do that, then he'll have to sit out a whole other year, and then they can, explore more trade options. I think that Le'Veon Bell, I think the Colts are probably the best fit for him. And I'm not just saying that because we're from Indianapolis.
Right.
I think Marlon Mack is a developing young player. I think he's pretty good. But his injury, he's been hurt a lot in his career already. A young player, he's sat out a bunch of games this year. I mean, when he plays, he's very productive, but that's when he plays. I think if you brought in Le'Veon Bell, good sack.
Eddie Goldman, that man.
If you brought in Le'Veon Bell, it'd be a great addition to the team, be helpful for Andrew Luck, relieving some of the pressure on the pass game. I think Colts are probably the best fit for him. So transitioning, let's talk about my man AB. Where do you think he'll go?
I don't know. I think he could go to his rival, the Browns, team up with Jarvis. He could go out to San Francisco. I know Odell's been talking about going out there. Maybe they can get some duo with Garoppolo going. I would love to come to the Bears. Mitch could always use a great target to throw to, because right now he's dealing with not scrubs, but not all-stars either, and I know an all-star will really help his game out a lot. Some good target to throw to, and now open up more for these younger backs.
Great catch.
Kyle.
Juju Smith.
Now that's a dog right there, man.
He's a savage. He's the only reason why I'm not really scared of losing AB. Because I know that they have Juju Smith. He's coming up.
McDonald's a dog, too.
McDonald.
Ran over Chris Conti. That warmed my heart as a Bears fan, let me tell you. Seeing him blow all those coverages and then just get trucked.
Alright, back to the topic of Antonio Brown. I think that his best spot would probably be the 49ers. I think he's already shown a lot of interest in the 49ers, obviously. But like you said with Garoppolo, I think they need to give Garoppolo a good wide receiver for his max contract that he got and all the investment that they've put into him. That's the only way to be worth it. So I think that 49ers would definitely be the ones to go after him the hardest. And I do think he will be the best. Go.
Get him.
Nice. I think that's the best fit overall.
Yeah, he'll do good out there if he does go. But right now it's just a bunch of drama.
Yeah, I honestly don't think this is worth it right now.
Right.
Because he's a 30-year-old player, you know what I mean? Like, that's not young. Is it safe to say that he's kind of in the prime?
He's right in that middle where he's not still developing, but he's not on the downfall yet. He's right where he needs to be, and teams are going to be looking for him.
All right, so it's at the 40-yard line.
Ooh.
I'm going for it.
He's pulling all the cards and going for it at the end of the first.
Well, the thing is, it's too far to kick a field goal.
Right.
But it's too close to punt. You know, what am I really gonna gain out of punting like this? I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it.
Defense. Oh, shoot.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Antonio Brown.
Why this man on this team? You should be in the Bay Area right now. We need this defense step up.
Alright, so we've already talked a lot about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, that topic's very sensitive. Let's transition a little bit. Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, God. The Super Bowl.
So, obviously, New England Patriots reign supreme. What did the Rams do wrong?
They didn't adjust. Like, Julian Edelman got all his receiving yards, but how many of them was he, like, contested? He was wide open for almost all those catches, I'd have to say. And it's not that hard to throw to someone who's that wide open.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't stop Julian Edelman. That was obvious. They didn't really game plan enough to stop him. Because if you ask me, if in the regular season these teams can double team Antonio Brown, can double team Odell, you know, limit them to sub 5 catches, why can't you do that for a player like Edelman?
Right.
I mean, Edelman, don't get me wrong, I pay him all the respect that's due. He's a great player. But there's no way that this 32-year-old wide receiver, who's probably as fast as I am.
He's not the most athletic. He's just running his routes, and like I said, he was wide open, and you better have hands to catch it if you're that wide open.
Yeah.
And they weren't using Todd Gurley as much. I know he's been hurt. Oh, almost got that block. But I know he's been hurt, but they weren't using him like to what he's using his strengths.
I agree. I mean, in the game he had what, like 3 or 4 rushes, and they were pretty good runs. Like he ripped one for like 12 yards.
Right.
Like he had some pretty good runs. He showed potential that he could carry the ball. He's not. I mean, he might be hurt, but in my personal opinion, from me being an athlete at one point, there's 2 types of people. Like there's the people who get hurt and then want to sit out the entire game. And then there's those who get hurt and they're like, well, I got to prove to people how tough I am. And I'm going to play through this injury. I'm going to be better than I was when I was regular. And I feel like Todd Gurley had that type of mentality, and they just weren't feeding him the ball. And C.J. Anderson, he had such a great couple games before then. They were trying to give him all the chances. But
he wasn't showing in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
He was having an MVP year, Todd Gurley was, until he got hurt.
Yeah.
You need to use your MVP. And no knock on Jared Goff, and he's still young. He made that mistake. He threw that pick.
Yeah. So I want to point out right here, man, that obviously I don't have Ryan Shazier. Ryan Shazier is my man.
He's a great guy, let me tell you.
I
hope he comes back. He's showing some signs of improvement, though, from what I've seen.
He's really coming back. Like, how can you be paralyzed from basically the waist down, and you're going to come back and still have a career in the NFL? That is nuts.
Oh, no.
Oh, beautiful. Come on, get on it. Oh. But you went back. That's a 4th down.
Oh. You know what? This is Madden. We go for it out here.
We go for it out here.
Yeah, we go for it out here. This is some ultimate team stuff out here.
All right.
Rely on the defense. What got us to the postseason? Nah, I ain't kicking it. You know, for that sure. I ain't no double doink.
All right, let's see.
Throw it.
Oh, come on!
Where you go, Mitch? That's my boy.
I was cheated. I was just cheated.
That's the man. That's his man for you.
That's Madden for me.
Mitchell.
But yeah, back to the topic of the Rams, man. I think the Rams defense did a great job in that game. Anytime you can limit Tom Brady that much, like, that's nuts. That's arguably the greatest player in NFL history, and they limit him to that amount of yards, that amount of points.
It was the run game that
Yeah,
kept him in it.
exactly. I mean, they had their struggles against Edelman,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, like every team that has faced Tom Brady faces those same struggles. And the way that the Rams kind of managed it, especially at the beginning of the game. Good hit. Hey,
Slide.
keep running with Trubisky. Go
You know
ahead.
what? He's a mobile quarterback. I put him as a mobile quarterback. He had the third most rushing yards amongst quarterback, and that includes like Cam Newton. Who else is mobile out there?
Cam Newton, probably Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
Think about the new guys coming in. So like
Ooh.
Kyler Murray, he's gonna be a mobile quarterback. The quarterback for Ohio State. Yeah, where are you going that time, huh? Where are you going?
All right.
But yeah, you still have Russell Wilson in the league. You still have Cam Newton in the league. Baker Mayfield, he's gonna be a dog. Patrick Mahomes, of course.
Kermit the Frog, that man.
Hey, Mahomes is
He's
definitely going to be revolutionary in the game in the NFL.
Oh, he overthrew him.
Beautiful, good defense. That's
What
what I marked that up to. Good defense.
you can make that great dime throw on fourth, but you can't hit that wide open man. It happens. It be like that. As a Chicago fan, I know that.
Yeah, Chicago's definitely defense built. I
Always
mean,
has been.
your offense is getting better. I mean, your running backs are really good. Howard's really good.
That's weird.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's slower than I thought he was.
He was just probably tired.
I don't blame him. He's not used to that. Where's that man Tariq Cohen at, the Swiss Army knife?
Tariq Cohen, he's definitely good too for being 5'6". I think he's going to be
Just
like the
my
next Darren Sproles.
I said that before too. I think he's the next Derek Sproles. He's just the human joystick type player. There's 19 seconds left. This fast half.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, what to do? Red zone's always hard to score in though.
All right, so let's go into another topic. Well, actually, we'll wait until halftime to get into it. Let's see if you can score right here. Oh, you're gonna try and run it, huh? Oh, beautiful defense. The Steelers make the stand. Sean Davis, yes.
Threw a little too late. He was right there. Window closed.
Hey, Biegel.
Hey,
Biegel, you left me too much time, man.
too much time.
You left me too much time.
Hey, you got those timeouts, dog. It's all right. Defense wins championships. Let's go. Let's see what John Gruden has for us. Nah.
All right, we're just gonna end it at that. I'm not gonna risk any interceptions or anything.
It's the Super Bowl right here. 3-0.
Yeah, it's a defensive game.
I think we both had. Well, that was your second drive, though.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk about your top quarterback, top running back, and top wide receiver. Go.
Ooh. All right, so top quarterback. Right now, we're going with the MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Mobile, can attack.
Okay.
And top running back.
Top running back.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
With Shaquan Barkley atop with a number 2. They're both right there, man.
I agree.
And top receiver. Oh, all right. This is hard because there's a lot of dogs this year. DeAndre Hopkins probably up there.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Man does not drop a pass.
It gets wide open every play.
He does. AB's up there. Even though he didn't have a good year so far, Odell's on that list. He has Eli Manning thrown to him. That's a retirement village right there.
For sure.
All right, what's your list?
Okay, well, mine, probably quarterback. Oh, come on. Definitely got to go with Patrick Mahomes, like you said. He runs the ball. He puts the ball on a dime, puts it right there for the wide receiver. It's just nuts.
Hill.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
that's my wide receiver. I'd go Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill's unstoppable. If
He's
you
so
guard
fast.
him one-on-one with anyone in the entire league, maybe Patrick Peterson can like keep up with him a little bit, but there's no way. I think Tyreek Hill is unguardable.
He just zooms past everybody. And like you were saying, Patrick Mahomes can throw it into that dime. What game was that? It was late in the season, 4th down. He just does this weird, just guns it.
Yeah, I mean,
he still gets it.
It's kind of ridiculous the stuff that Patrick Mahomes can do, like no-look passes. Who thinks of that in the NFL? No-look passes?
Right, this ain't the NBA. You ain't Rajon Rondo. You ain't Chris Paul looking that way.
But I gotta say, for my running back, I would go Saquon Barkley. I know this is his first year. A lot of people are like, oh, he's not improving. Like, he has to stay in it for 2 or 3 years and stay consistency for him to be up there. But no, I think what he did with the Giants, with their offensive line, with no help from the passing game, the amount of stuff that he did is ridiculous. Ridiculous. He's jumping over people. He's going over. He's going to the sides.
He's tanking.
He's going through. He reminds me of a Barry Sanders mixed a little bit with Walter Payton. And if you have that like those two in one person, that's just ridiculous. Not to mention like great receiving.
He got hands.
Some of the stuff he does is just ridiculous. I think he's going to be revolutionary for the running game in the NFL. I think he's going to revitalize it and kind of take away from the type of atmosphere that it's turned into with straight passing. You know, like the Steelers, you literally get like 30 passes in the first half.
That's just the league these days, though.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. T.J. Watts. Beautiful.
You know
That's a 4th and 20.
First time in a fat minute, we'll punt.
I was about to say, man, if you're going for it on 4th and 20,
hey,
got something wrong with you.
Always go for it, dog. I've seen some. This is man. Anything could happen. Oh. I thought he touched it.
I thought I did too. It kind of scared me a little bit.
I'm like, all right, we'll take it. O'Donnell's got a better boot than I thought. See a turnover.
All right, another question that I got for you. Every video that I do, I have a random question, okay?
All right.
So my random question is, if you had to pick one NFL player to take you on a date, who would it be?
Ooh, a date. Well, Well, I know for sure thing ain't gonna be Kareem Hunt. He ain't taking me on no date. You know what? I wouldn't mind Drew Brees. Drew Brees is a nice guy. He's a loving family man. Going to Disney World.
Oh man.
I wouldn't mind Drew Brees. He's good. You know what? Nice little handsome fellow.
Drew Brees is a recent, or not recent. He's a previous Boilermaker too. He comes from over here.
Indiana Homeland.
Yeah.
Oh, Connor. Man, what happened to that man? He started off the season so good. Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Damn. It's a shame.
You know, you mentioned Kareem Hunt earlier. That kind of sparked up a little conversation that we should have. Kareem Hunt gets accepted to go to the Browns. What do you think about that?
Playoff bound.
Ooh, the Browns?
I think they can win that division. Maybe with the Ravens. I know that probably hurts you.
Yeah, that
hurts.
hurts.
Steelers, but
I can't even say anything because the Steelers, who do they have right now?
Especially with Bell and Brown.
They have a 36-year-old quarterback. They have James Conner, which I think he'll be great. He'll be a great, running back for us.
Better punch that out.
4th and 6.
On your own 24. Gonna give it the boot.
I gotta give it the boot.
Booting.
But yeah, I don't know about winning the division, but Browns are definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. They still have Baker Mayfield. They have Denzel Ward on defense, which he's very underappreciated over there.
Right.
Like their entire defense, honestly, like name a bad position that they have. Maybe linebacker, they're a little thin. But I mean, safeties are ridiculous. Jabril Peppers, good young player. Cornerback, obviously, I just said Ward. Defensive line, they have one of the better players that kind of just got forgotten, which is Myles Garrett. Exactly. I think the Browns are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry. Now they have Kareem Hunt. That's a big three right there.
And then if Brown or Odell goes there, because I know Jarvis and Odell were talking.
Yeah.
That's a duo of receivers right there. A duo we probably haven't seen since Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall in Chicago, when they both put up over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot. Also, don't forget. Ooh. Is that Burton?
Butterfingers!
Also, don't forget their tight end, Njoku,
Oh, yeah.
who's also a really
Underrated.
young tight end. Yeah.
It's going to be. And they won, how many games? 7 games this year? Better than 0 the year before and 1 the year before that.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be a team to be reckoned with. And I do see in the near future, playoffs. Probably, it just depends on how the Steelers rebound from this whole offseason.
Right.
Obviously, the Ravens, they're still pretty young. They have Lamar Jackson. They have key players around them. They have a young defense as well. So, they're still going to be in contention. Bengals, who really cares about the Bengals?
The Bengals. Andy Dalton. Poor A.J. Green, though. That's a talent that could have had some.
He's wasted his career away down there in Cincinnati, basically.
R.I.P. that. And
Yeah.
Andy Dalton, who knows? That most inconsistent quarterback. He can be good in 1 week and
Sorry to all my
Garbo.
Bengal fans out there.
R.I.P. to the next couple of years for you guys.
Yeah, but no. I honestly am predicting that Cincinnati is going to be last in the division next year. Ravens will probably win the division especially if they, use Lamar Jackson the way he's supposed to be used. If they, kind of mature him and develop him a lot more. I feel like the Ravens are going to win the division. But the 2 in that division is going to be definitely a battle between Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Because Cleveland's up and coming.
Oh, yeah.
They were down here, now they're getting up there. And with the Steelers, we were up here, and we're starting to weather
Going
away.
down.
Yeah. Hopefully, like I said, though, I think Big Ben's still staying with us another year. We still have Juju Smith. Hopefully we'll have a healthy Connor. Our defense is still young. We have TJ. We have a good secondary that's pretty young, too. We still have Joe Hayden. He's like 30 years old, so he still has a couple more years.
He's got some more in the tank to prove.
Yeah, good cat. Leon Washington.
10 for 11. This game's flying. It is the Super Bowl, man.
It is. It really is.
Oh, no. Sorry. Almost a 2-minute warning. We need this.
If you can't tell, I'm just wasting away the game.
Right. Oh, come on. Oh! Strip that ball out.
Beautiful first down. Beautiful.
We're good. I believe in Mitch. Mitch Magic. Like I said, he got him in the perfect field position to the double doink.
Yeah. I mean, you almost had it. Just that one mistake.
I never seen anyone throw away a Super Bowl team like that.
Yeah.
Broken hearted. And now they're getting new kickers, so it's all good.
I remember, after that, they started, challenging the people of Chicago to, come kick the come kick the field goals or whatever. And
Right.
if you got it, what'd you get? I think it was, I forget what the incentive was.
It was like a lifetime supply of beer, a year's worth of beer, something like that from Bud Light. Let's take a trip to Chicago.
I remember a majority of the people failed that, though.
Yeah, I'd be like the Charlie Brown. I'd probably miss it.
Oh, come on. Oh, get off.
Push him out field goal range.
Taking it back farther, huh?
Yeet. That's what the Bears do. They come to the ball and attack it. Most of the time. Most of the time.
Is the final score of this game going to be 3-0?
It could be. Which is, I'll be pretty salty about that because I hate losing on field goals. Oh! That helps me out. There we go.
Kind of got lucky with that one.
Man gods are looking down on me right now.
James Conner getting hurt. I guess, man.
That's all right. Do they have Bell? Oh.
Nope. Le'Veon Bell, they keep Le'Veon Bell on the injured, and same for Ryan Shazier. Even though you can still draft him, and technically I still could have put him in. They're backups. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Stay on the feet.
Oh.
It's all right. Waste away some time. So we got 1:39.
4th down. Let's get this block.
Oh, yeah, sure. Get the block.
Where's Julius Peppers at? Come in and Dikembe Mutombo.
Julius Peppers finally retired.
Yeah, what a great. Oh!
That was really close.
I actually thought I was getting that, man.
I thought you were too.
My heart was like, like I said, Mitchie Magic, let's go.
All right, all it takes is a touchdown, man. All it takes is a touchdown.
This is the Super Bowl. Man, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Let me tell you, man.
This is when the clutch players come out to play.
Let's see if the Bears are clutch.
Let's see if the Steelers' defense is clutch.
All right, let's see. We got a minute 34. We got some time. We don't need to be too worried, but we do need.
You gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Oh no, he threw too short.
Come on, come on. Oh!
He caught it!
Oh! Come on!
Taylor, I'm so sorry I called you Butterfingers. He heard me.
Alright, come on, Steelers. We can't let that happen again, man.
I don't even know what play it clicked. That's awesome. Oh, I could add some block.
Don't give me too much time now, Biegel.
Hey, I'll rely on that defense. Oh, you wouldn't need 3 though. Good run. Where was this all game?
I think you got lucky with that first catch and it gave you some momentum. That's where that was.
Hey, momentum at the right time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice blocking,
Beautiful.
boys. Nice blocking.
Beautiful. Third down. This is a big play. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, black and gold.
You gonna? Oh, nice blocking, boys.
Oh, come on.
Let's go. Come on.
What is this?
Oh God. I don't have timeout. Might have to throw it away. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, let's dig into the playbook and find
10
something.
seconds. 10 seconds. What you gonna do, Biegel?
I don't know. Let's see what Matt Nagy. Let's see if we can pull out one of those cool trick plays.
Yeah, good luck
We'll
with
give
that.
it to Cohen, and then he's gonna gun it to whoever's open. Oh, Mitchell! Mitchell!
My heart skipped a beat. I didn't anticipate
My
that
heart
cut to the
my heart
right.
sank. Because I was like, yes, yes, yes.
All right, here we go. This is probably the last play of the game. You get a touchdown right here, you win.
Oh,
My
God.
defense stops you, I win.
On the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
Woo!
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Nah, this is going to be like some Titans Super Bowl where I fall short 1 yard. Inches. It's going to happen. Yeah! Mitchell!
No!
I told you he was a runner.
Oh.
Hey, this is Madden. I can miss the extra point.
All right.
Oh, God. All comes down to this. Oh, he wants to ice him on the extra point.
Might as well. I might as well.
We'll take OT. Heart's racing. Because I know I could probably miss this. Oh, no.
Don't get distracted.
Come on, come on. No double doink today. Woo!
Well,
Mitchell,
Biegel,
what a game.
it's been a pleasure losing to you in Madden.
Hey, it was entertaining.
It was.
Great defensive showdown.
7-6. He doesn't get more defensive than that.
Oh, and a last second play to win the game. Entertainment right there.
Well, it's been nice playing with you, Biegel. It's been nice talking about the topics that we
Love
had.
it. Pleasure.
You have
Pleasure's
any
all.
final comments to the viewers out there?
Love football, man. Can't wait for the next season. It's going to be interesting.
Alright, well, this is Kay from Hot Seat. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. See you later.
Only not a stop, watch, don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot, got super hot. Hey, give me my respect.